Hello, everyone. Kelly here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And this is where we learn to master our mirror. And really, what that means is that we're taking our 3D everyday reality and being able to pick things apart that we're upset about, and being able to heal the feeling of what that is. So the mirror exercise is really about taking full responsibility of our triggers. So whatever you're triggered by is still an upset within you, right? Like how is it that some people can go out and create businesses and do things and speak their mind in a way that they just don't care what people think. They have no attachment to their outcome, and but yet they're still able to create and manifest. And so this is where we want to get to, is this place where we're learning to master our mirror so that we're not codependent on how people respond or receive what we offer, what we have to give. And the truth is that if something triggers you, there is something to be healed within you, right? And I'm not saying that we're all, working to be like, so perfect that we never get triggered, right? But it's a really great goal. I'll be honest, it's a really great goal to be so grounded and so centered in our own worth and our own self-value that it literally wouldn't matter if the world is crumbling around us. We know our worth, and we know what we deserve, and we know how to navigate through any obstacle in our path. Wouldn't that be incredible? And I feel like that's what this journey has really given me the opportunity to explore, and to realize that everything in our life that triggers us, that upsets us, is actually there to be neutralized. So you can call that healing, but I call it like really neutralizing your triggers, so that you realize that if you don't have the money for the things that you want, or if you I don't know what else, like if perhaps your twin flame is doing something or not doing something that triggers you, that you can really learn to know that you're whole, healthy, and complete, just as you are, as the divine child of God that you are. And I like the word God, but you could call it source, universe, whatever you like. But just knowing that we are a divine spark, and that we co-create, and it's really learning to trust the universe, that the things that we desire will able to be manifested, and will be able to come forward into our lives easily and effortlessly, without having to push through, it's the old paradigm that we had to really push through to make our goals and dreams happen. How many times do you see a bee, like trying to get out of a window by like trying to bust through the window without realizing that there's another way. And that's how we can go about it sometimes in life. And then we get so upset and so frustrated at the window, right? But the truth is we really just want the light, but there's a window in the way. We call that a block, like something in the way of the things that we want and feel like we deserve. And so mastering our mirror is about going into the places that we feel unsupported, unvalued, unaccepted, unseen, all of these places, and going in and bringing in love. Because I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what nationality, what sexual preference. I really align with love. And what does love say? What does love do? How would love act? And that is really what I'm all about, is really learning, okay, what is the truth? What is the divine truth of the universe? What is the divine truth of who we are and what we're meant to be? And how can we fulfill our highest potential knowing that we're part of the stars, right? And so that's what I'm really interested in is mastering our mirror so that we can co-create with spirit and source to create the life of our dreams, and removing all of the blocks and obstacles to that reality, right? One of the things I heard a lot as a child is, well, the reality is ... Well, the reality is ... Yeah, but the truth is that we create our own reality. And unless we've decided to challenge that reality, we tend to stay stuck in the same cycles and the same patterns that perhaps our parents did, and their parents and their parents. And I know for myself, I became an artist because there was so much toxicity in my experience growing up, and so much toxicity that I just knew that it wasn't true. I just knew in my heart and soul, like, children are so aware sometimes, and so, they really know they really have an incredible sense of justice because they really are close to the divine. But a lot of times as children, we are really shunned for this belief and knowingness. And so then we learn not to trust our parents, we learn not to trust our friends, we learn not to trust the divine within us that knows and remembers the truth, that came here on earth to come and share the truth. And so it's really about getting back to that sense of self. I know as a little girl, I wanted to be a teacher for the blind. Like, that was one of my earliest memories, and I literally wanted to be like a teacher for the deaf, but really what that's translated in my life here and now is that I'm helping people to unveil their subconscious blocks. And you may have all the self-worth in the world, you may have all the confidence in the world, but unless you're grounding it into your finances, into your love life, into your friendships and spiritual connection with all that is, then, like, what's the point, right? The point is that there's still something to be neutralized and really to be healed, because the truth is that we live in a very, very abundant world. There's not a lack of resources, there's not a lack of time. Some people are able to manifest quite easily while others really struggle. Well, why is that true? And you've got some people that manifest success really easily, but not love and friendships. And you might have people that manifest love very easily, but not finances and wealth. And but the truth is that we're healing all of these blocks so that you can really co-create with the divine and create your perfect life. And if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. In fact, everyone who has success, it's like, the success that you see in the world, well, that's a reflection of the success that you believe that you can have. And conversely, the people in the world who have not been able to attain success, there's a part of us that is still healing that within ourselves. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your reality. So mastering the mirror is really about looking at your reality and saying, oh, okay, I recognize this. What part of myself do I need to bring in more love and into this place so I can really heal from the inside out? Because everything has to be healed internally first, right? Then it can be healed externally. And this is true for even our physical body, right? Healing our gut health in order to have a healthy body is really important, but the same is true of our emotional and spiritual wealth. And, all of these things are super, super important. So I share this because it's so important to have the tools to be able to say and recognize, hey, oh, I recognize that pattern. I recognize you. I see you. That doesn't mean that you're going to get the best of me just because it's a 20-year-old pattern, right? And then just bringing love into that place where you feel, upset or hurt or abandoned or rejected or bullied or, whatever that pattern is. Or maybe it's a pattern of shutting down, right? I know that's been a huge pattern of mine. And maybe you're not shutting down in all areas of your life. Maybe you're very present when you're driving, but maybe you're super unpresent at work because you're so skilled at what you do, right? Maybe there's, other places that you might be completely numb and not being able to feel and have shut down. And really that's all numbing is a place where you've shut down your emotional body because you're afraid of what it would be like to feel, right? Because you don't want to be shut down. You don't want to be unloved, right? So it's about bringing love into those places and using your mirror, right, which is everything around you, not just a twin flame, it's everything in your reality, to be as a reflection of what is possible to heal. Okay, so I hope that empowers you, because the truth is that everything is within you, and everything that you truly desire and want it's within you. Your wealth and your health, your success, your love vibration, all of that is within you, and it starts. And the way you're able to heal it is looking at your subconscious blocks, and your subconscious is what you're experiencing in your everyday reality. And so we can use those patterns as a tool and a guide, and use our upsets as a tool to navigate through them by going into the upsets, bringing love where we're upset, and healing the emotional body. And then we won't attract the same things again and again and again. So that's how we really neutralize our triggers, master our mirror, and are able to co-create without fear, without doubt. And it's such a powerful process. And I do recommend having tools and resources and coaches, because we've spent a lifetime, maybe several lifetimes, learning these blocks. And so it's important, because what I mean? Just like the bee, right? The bee can't see that there's a window. It doesn't understand that there's a window, right? It just is going toward the light. And so that's what we run across when we're trying to manifest things, but we run into a wall, but we don't realize there's a wall there. We just get upset that, well, I know this light is a part of me. I know it's there. I know I can reach out to it, but every time I hit this stopping point, and it's about saying, oh, I see the stopping point. That's your subconscious, your blocks to the things that you desire. That is your subconscious programming telling you you can't have what you want. So you got to pay attention to these blocks, because that's the only way through, is to notice, hey, there's a window right here. And even though I can see everything I desire and want, there's a way to get it. You may have to take the long way around, go to the door and out to the thing. And it's, it's a process, right? To find your actual way out of that block. But the way out is through love. It's through compassion. It's through honoring yourself. It's through setting up boundaries. So wherever you're at on your journey, just know that it can be healed and neutralized. And then you can really master from a place of knowing. And it becomes less of a blind faith, right? It becomes like a knowing that you'll be supported, a knowing that you can create the reality of your dreams. And not from a place of pie in the sky. I can create whatever I want because I'm a divine being, but really having a grounded sense of how to do it, how to heal these things from an emotional point, because that's what they say all the time in law of attraction, is it's about healing the feeling. And so So yeah, I'd be honored to be a guide and to be a resource. I run a ballet school full time, and I'm a pretty busy lady. And I do have a few spaces open for clients to come in and to help you on your journey, create the life that you love. For those of you who are single moms or you're really working it on your own, like I've done this. I'm doing it. I'm healing it. I was able to hold on to my ballet school in like the worst recession in like, I don't know what they say, 300 years or something. And I was able to push through at a time when, a few years ago, I would have caved in the fear and just started something else. But because of my desire to really follow my passion in life and just my I allowed the fear in, and I loved it where it was at, and I was able to persevere through it and navigate through it. And so just know that that's completely possible for you if that interests you. And all right, guys, well, I'm going to let you go with that. So I'm going to go head to my class and teach these beautiful little girls. I have a bunch of new students today, I think 3. So it'll be fun to see them. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Looking forward to connecting with you, sharing, and being a resource and a guide to help you create the life of your dreams by mastering your mirror. All right, I'll see you soon. Take good care, everyone. Bye.